Let's hear it for Brad Ellis. I am a jerk.
How we doing, guys? It's almost done, don't worry. I'm happy to be here, but I got to admit, I'm not used to doing comedy for people that still have hopes and dreams. It's a little odd. I'm also kind of bummed because that penguin back there hasn't laughed once. I'm gonna get him. I'm a U.S. Marine, hoorah. So if you don't laugh, thank you very much. So if you don't laugh at my jokes, that makes you a damn terrorist. All right, laughter. I don't like doing comedy for terrorists. One bad joke, we're all dead. Not good, people. Not good. I used to be a cop. That's cool, right? Yeah, half of you are like... It's cool. I'm not a cop anymore. I had to stop being a cop because I was dating a Jewish girl. She can't have pork in her mouth. Sometimes you got to make sacrifices, people. You will learn that. But I had fun on the police department. I'm like getting used to not being a cop anymore. Like, did you know people actually wave with all their fingers? Yeah. I also learned that I can't go to the bar and talk smack to the biggest guy because I can't go, I need backup. It's part of an elite force on the police department, not SWAT. I was on the BDRT unit, the baby daddy removal team. Fun job. You guys want to hear a cop story? Let's do it. You guys are awesome. All right, so I'm running radar, right, like every cop does? Nice little cherry spot right at the bottom of a hill, because that's what we do. I pull this guy over, and he's like, I don't have time for this. I'm an artist. I'm like, sorry, dude. You and your attitude are going to get a ticket. I'm like, what's your name? He's like, Jared. I'm like, Jared, why are you being a jerk? He's like, I told you I'm an artist. I was like, where do you work? He's like, Subway. I'm like, you're a sandwich artist? Then I realized it was Jared from Subway. I was like, dude, you've gained weight. Just bought a brand new $45,000 Roush Mustang. Yeah, was a great idea until I remembered that it snows in these parts. I now have a $45,000 garage ornament. My friends are jerks like, Brad, you bought that car because you have a small dick. And I'm like, hey, so? You want to talk smack? You drive a Prius, dude. He's like, you're just trying to pick up chicks, Brad. I'm like, what are you picking up, dude? Trees? But it has a GPS unit, and I've never had one, so I'll turn on to places I know where I'm going just to hear it. Like, I'll type in Quick Trip, and it's like, turn around, dude. But my son was in the car the other day, and it's like, take a left, take a right, take that exit, take that exit. My son's like, that lady's bossy. I'm like, just get used to it, dude. Teach him young. But that same trip, we passed a Hooters, and like every guy in here, I was like, hey, dude, want to go to Hooters? My son's like, yeah, and I was like, crap, he knows what Hooters is. So I thought on my feet, I was like, yeah, dude, they have owls there. And he's like, yeah, Dad, hot owls. I was like, dude, you're 12. Good job. Early results in, he's not game. I've done my job. Really? A few of you grown to that joke? Really? It's cool. I have gay friends. This should be quite obvious. I did not pick this outfit out. Yeah, my son was like, your GPS is rude, Dad. And I'm like, don't worry. She just has GPMS. Seriously, 1 week on the month, I have to walk. It's like, she's just being a bitch, dude. Period. I like doing comedy. I've traveled all over kind of the Midwest, and I just did a show in Little Rock. So, again, I'm happy to be here. But I was coming back with another comedian. He's like, driving 100 miles an hour back up 71 Highway. And I'm like, dude, the show was yesterday. Why are you driving so fast? He's like, I want to be like Dale Earnhardt Jr. I said, fine. Just don't be like Dale Earnhardt Sr. I'd like to make it. Story time. I did that show in Little Rock, Arkansas. Guess where that joke didn't go over well? The Late Show Friday night. Guess what they were watching before they did the show? NASCAR. Probably should have said to me, hey, Brad, don't tell that joke. You're probably going to die. I almost did. He literally chased me off stage into my car. I took off. He jumped in his diesel truck. I'm like, surely the Mustang can outrun this diesel truck. I was wrong. Apparently, Billy Joe Redneck has enough time and money to soup up his damn truck. So I took 2 quick lefts, jumps on the highway, and I'm like, how do I get rid of this dude? And I was like, duh, I turned right. He's like, holy crap. Some of you might not get that till the way home. It's cool. Like I said earlier, I have a son. I also have a little girl. And I relate having kids to playing Jenga. Because after 4 or 5 shots of Jameson, I never know when to pull the wood out at the right time and place. I also come from a big family. I've got family in Ireland, got family in New York, family in California. I don't know why I'm in the Midwest. But we can't always get together for like family reunions, so we started a website where we can post pictures, comment, stay in touch. A lot of families are doing it. It's stupid, I know, but check mine out. It's peopleofwalmart.com. You guys have seen it? Awesome. My ex is a whore. It's cool, she's not here. One guy's clapping, yeah, it's the same one. Now I'm trying to meet new girls, and like, you know, I go on these first dates / interviews, and like, Brad, are you a cheater? And I was like, yeah. They're like, why? Like, bought the new Call of Duty, can't get past 4th level. Ladies, you guys get mad when your boy plays too much PlayStation? Like, no, we're in college, we don't have PlayStations. No, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Because we can do stuff like accomplish missions and save the princess. Plus, when I push the button on the PlayStation, it responds. I tried to learn to play music to impress girls, and spent years learning to play the guitar, right? So I brought this girl home. I'm like, I'm playing a song. She'd be like, that'd be romantic. And I was like, cool. So I get my guitar out, and I'm like, click, click, click. I was like, crap. Forgot to turn the PlayStation on. Really, Brad, Guitar Hero, that's the best you can do? I'm like, I'm expert, lady. She's like, if you really liked me, you'd learn to play the real guitar. I'm like, fine. So I went and bought a real guitar, as real as you can get at Walmart. And I took it. This guy's like, yeah, I got the same one, dude. So I bring the same girl home 3 months later, right? And this is what I get. Really, Brad? Twinkle, twinkle, little star? I was like, hey, it took me 3 months. She's like, I'm not in kindergarten. I'm like, according to your chest, you are. It's cool, it's cool. That was when we were like 1st grade. I do spend a lot of time in my car. And there's one thing that's been driving me nuts, and that's family stickers. You guys know what I'm talking about? Mom, dad, kids, dog, cat, fish. I saw a fish on the back of a minivan. Who loves their fish this much? Who's like, Bubbles, you're part of the family? I actually looked it up. 4 weeks to get the sticker in if you mail order. Fish lives maximum 3 days. And all this really accomplishes is let the drunk driver behind you know how many charges will be filed before he plows in the back of your SUV, which happened to a friend of mine. He ran in the back of a minivan, called me from Quick Trip. He's like, dude, I took off. And I'm like, why? He's like, I think I killed a fish. But let's be realistic for 1 second. Like, if it's like a white family, give like, you know, make them more realistic. Like, they all look happy. Like, hi, we're the Miller family. Hey. No, let's make them realistic. Like, let's make the kids fight over the PlayStation controller. Give the mom like a bunch of dishes and give the dad like 3 other chicks. Or if it's an Asian family, they'd be like 1 inch tall wearing Hello Kitty t-shirts. No females anywhere. It's getting real. Now, if it's like an American Indian family, just be like a bunch of casinos. If If it's a black family, just be the mom and the kids. Dad's on another car in like another state. If it's a family from St. Joe, it'd be like the brother and the sister and a bunch of kids. If it's a Mexican family, well, never mind. There's not enough window space. Hey, I'm Brad Ellis. You guys have a good night.
Let's hear it for Brad Ellis. Good job, sir.